first thing I'm going to say is when you look at Netskope, we're built for the long term. Our culture, you look anywhere, talk to our employees, talk to our partners, open, collaborative. We have the best culture in cybersecurity. Netskope is a company that redefines really what's the biggest market in security, data network security.
Okay.
It's the market that takes traffic that you see from a user to when you go to the cloud, when you go to a SaaS app, when you go to other applications, and it looks at that traffic and says, is this valid? Is this malware? Are people trying to steal my sensitive data? What are they doing?
Tell me more about that company culture.
We built the company to redefine the biggest market in security. We had a big vision to be the big fish in the big pond. And we pointed the direction in redefining this market. But when you think about who builds that company, it's the people. And when you think about cybersecurity and networking, we want the best. We want the best in engineering and the sales and field.
Can you give me some real life examples of the problems that Netskope is addressing in today's landscape?
So probably the two most overused words in IT are digital transformation. With that transformation, cloud, mobile, work from anywhere, you have to change how you think about security. And the problem we solve is you could be a healthcare, you could be a doctor, you're accessing patient data on your iPad. How do you make sure that that connectivity is secure? How do you do that securely? I want to let people share medical information amongst the community, but how do you do it securely? I'm a financial customer. I'm transacting with employees, I'm transacting with customers. How do I make sure credit cards aren't going to the wrong place? Ultimately, what we do is we let your users communicate, collaborate, leverage the apps they want, work wherever they want, but we let them do it securely, and we make sure that their performance and their end user experience is great.
Why was it important that you attend RSA?
When you look at the number of meetings from morning till night, 6 a.m. all the way to dinner, you can pack probably 6 months of travel into a week from all over the world. And so for us, talking to the CISOs, talking to the CIOs, talking to our customers is very important. And this is a great, great forum to do that because they all do congregate still here at RSA.
What are some of the biggest cybersecurity trends that you are noticing this year?
The number one way people actually get into your company, steal data, take your company down, it's through your own employees.
Wow.
Now, could be malicious employees, but could also be that somebody socially engineered them to take over their system or their device or their credentials. And so one of the top topics is how do you solve this problem of compromised insiders, compromised credentials? And that's what we do at Netskope is make sure we can dynamically assess what's the risk of these users and the devices, the transaction and the data, and then prevent those risky transactions.
Well, thank you, Sanjay, for joining me today.
Yeah, my pleasure, and thank you for inviting me.